Welcome to the after show. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the Puck Nation podcast. I think this is our episode 12. Am I right? Is it 12,
sir.
guys? 12.
Yes, sir.
Mike, Yanni, welcome, boys. What's up?
What's happening? Good to be back. Been a little while.
Yeah.
It has been. We had a few situations. I think you just came out of World War III with this flu.
I don't know if it was COVID that I had or a flu that I had. All I know is that it felt like I got hit by a couple of buses. And anyway, whatever, man.
Only a couple.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm alright. I'm still stuffed up a little. So if I sound like fucking Donald Duck today, well, I don't know. Switch the channel or something. I don't know.
Cool.
But anyway, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. And again, I'd like to thank everybody that listened to the last episode that we had. We had some great feedback. My friend Gabby called us in from Florida, told us a couple of little things, gave us some constructive criticism. Thanks again, Gab. Greatly appreciated, like always. And today we have a lot of shit to get to. A lot of stuff has happened, right? In a week, sometimes there's nothing happens, and this week everything happened. So everybody that listens to us, and you obviously know we're from Montreal, we're from Quebec. So something cool really happened today. Mike Matheson, homeboy here from Montreal, he was given the A. So he's got an alternate captain and an assistant captain thing. And personally, I think that's pretty cool. He's a home kid from the West Island, if I'm not mistaken, right? Got traded here last year, and he was ecstatic about being traded here last year, which is great. I don't know. I think that's cool. I kind of like that. I
think he's great. I think he's a really good mentor for all the young D that's coming up. He's still not so old that he's lost his skill. You know,
how old is he? What is he? 27 or something?
27, 28. He's still kind of right there in the prime. So you know what? I have no issue with it whatsoever.
I think that Kent Hughes is doing something right. He's bringing in people that want to be here.
Yeah,
you know, you want to win future, right? You're not coming in to win now.
But besides that, Yanni, I find getting an A from a kid who grew up here, you know, cheering for the Habs and whatever. I don't know, man. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, absolutely. I know if somebody gave me the armband of the Italian national soccer team, I would have been doing fucking cartwheels. So
yeah, it's great.
I think it's pretty cool, and I think it's at 27 being one of the veterans. That's interesting.
I like Mike Matheson. I've always liked Mike Matheson.
That's right. You have.
I even liked him on Florida. You know what I mean? Like I liked Mike Matheson for years. I think he's always been a really solid defenseman. I got no issue with it. And keep in mind, we got him for free, because we ended up getting Petrie back.
Very true.
And you got rid of him again and whatever, yeah.
So we got this guy basically for free.
Hey, listen,
you know what I mean?
Like, once again, good job, Kent Hughes.
Yeah, well, hey, Mike Matheson, if you're listening, man, congratulations. I hope it works out for you. Just not when you play against the Leafs. That's all.
Uh-huh.
But no, listen, it's all pretty cool,
But, if I was those kids that are all coming, all those D guys they have coming up there, it's a pretty cool fucking role model guy to have there.
I agree.
Honestly,
I agree.
It could be way worse. You know what I mean? Like they're probably like, that's pretty solid.
I agree, man. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, again, for me, being a home kid, I think that's awesome. I mean, I don't know if it was. Well, no, I do know it was purposely done. Ken Hughes ain't no fool.
Yeah.
But what, they stripped David Savard of the A, or he was just wearing it because Gallagher wasn't playing last year?
I think that was it, because David Savard's in the last year of his contract anyway. I'm pretty sure we all know that.
I heard he was on the trade block.
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure that even if he isn't, this will be most likely.
All joking aside, I mean, he's a pretty good, utility defenseman. I take him as a 5'6" on my team. Poor guy here, he had to play 1-2. It's not his fault, but
the problem is that now the young D core is so deep that there's not really room for him anymore moving forward.
Well, he did what he had to do, and he did it very well, in my opinion. I mean, Yanni, you're the Habs fan here, and you're not talking.
I mean, you know what? I think it's a great move overall. And with his young decor coming up, like you guys just said, you can't ask for more. What more can you ask for? You got a guy that wants to be here, that is a homeboy. He wants to play. I mean, it's a perfect role model, right?
I think it works out.
Perfect role model.
I think it works out for him. I think that's great. Well, again, Mike Matheson, Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah.
And again, sticking with the Canadians, well, an ex-Canadian, Thomas Tatar signed today
Yep.
in Colorado, right? What was it? A year, 1.5 or something like that?
Something like that. It's a nice contract.
Okay, so what do you think?
Well, he joins Drouin.
Oh God, poor kid, gonna be cursed.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Drouin ends up benched because of this kid.
Yeah.
No, that's
But
not gonna
hey,
happen.
look, Tatar is pretty like he's.
I think he's a good utility player,
he's
man.
a serviceable hockey player.
Absolutely.
He's one of those guys you can throw into all kinds of like, we need a guy here, fill this hole, fill that hole.
Wasn't
he's
he
one of
the-
those guys?
Wasn't he the throw-in at the Pacioretty trade here? And
Yeah, with Suzuki.
Yeah, and they ended up scoring 15, 20 goals or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if a throw-in gets you 15, 20 goals, I'll take that throw-in any day, man.
He
any day.
also had a pretty solid year with New Jersey.
Yeah, he
Why?
did.
Why didn't they sign him,
They're too deep.
They got too many guys now. They got a pretty big roster over there now.
dude? That's 20 goals you're
Yeah, but
shipping out. You know,
Dude, you got all these kids, Mercer and all
The
these.
Hughes and the this and the it's
It's pretty deep.
stacked.
And they
they're
just
going
got-
to be fucking powerful this year.
They
man.
had also signed Meyer, Timo
Timo Meyer,
Dude,
yeah.
That's
Yeah, but-
another big
Yeah,
contract.
it's
there,
a lot.
So you get out 20 and you bring in 40. Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's because it's also future, right? Timo Meyer's there for a while. Thomas
Yeah.
Tatar is in the twilight of his career.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but you know what I think in Colorado, perfect fit. Perfect fit.
Yeah. Well, he's an
Yeah,
ex-Hab.
He's gonna
yeah,
get to play with Lecky.
Yeah, Lekanen too. They're all there.
Lekkonen's there, Drouin's there. Oh my
You got
god!
the Montreal Canadiens line over there.
Wow! Patrick, come out of your retirement and come back there. No, but listen, power to him. But guys, speaking of Tatar and all that, there's a couple of UFAs still available, man. Still available.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot out some names. You tell me what you think, okay?
Yeah.
For me, just for me, Phil the Thrill Kessel is still out there. He says he's willing to let go of his Ironman streak to sign a contract. What do you think of that?
It's impressive. You know, he,
If I'm a team that's right on the cusp and I feel like we just need one extra chunk of goals to get there,
Yanni, what did he have?
Why
last year?
not?
What, I think he had 14, 15 goals. Can you
by
check
heart,
that?
I don't know. I'll double check.
but you know what I mean? Like a team that's right there maybe just needs one more guy to put in a few pucks. Like, why not? If you can get him at a steal, why not?
Listen, man, they were making fun of him years ago. Ah, you're fat and you eat hot dogs. So do I. So do I eat hot dogs. So do I. I'm fat. I don't care. And if I had 3 Stanley Cups, fuck that. I don't care about the hot dogs.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I think he can help.
He can help a team. I mean, he's not the guy he was.
Obviously, no, but who
No,
is, Mike?
he's
Who
not.
is? You know what I mean?
He definitely slowed down.
Okay, what is he?
14 goals,
That's what I said,
22
14 goals.
assists.
Okay.
But still, I mean, it's the third line. He
Yeah.
could do it, something
right.
like that.
Okay, so what about Patty Kane?
Well, that's the big one, right?
Yeah, so now there's another rumor now.
Yeah.
Now, apparently he wanted to go play with DeBrincat, but Detroit wasn't interested in that. So now he wants to play with Austin Matthews in Toronto. Where the fuck do you slot this guy in? Who's got the money? What, they're going to keep robbing banks in Toronto?
There's no money.
There's no money,
There's
man.
no money
How
for
do you
that.
do
That
this?
Dude, if Tree Living makes that happen, no, that's impressive.
How?
It's going to be impressive as hell.
The only way it happens,
With David Blaine, the magician. How the fuck are you going to do that?
literally the only way this happens is that if Willie goes out for nothing, like for prospects, and then you just kind of throw Patrick Kane, here's a $2 million for this year kind of thing. It's the only way it works.
But what? So now is he ready to play? Because apparently he wasn't going to be ready till Christmas.
Hold on. Does that make the Leafs any better? If you lose Willie and you're getting
No,
Patty
it
Kane,
actually doesn't. It doesn't.
I feel like you're getting older. You're not really
4
getting-
quarters for $1,
yeah. For an
and
older
you're
buck.
getting older.
Yeah.
But I mean, if they're inevitably,
It's a paper buck.
if
It's not a
they're-
loony.
Yeah,
It's an older buck.
exactly. Old Bill. But if they're inevitably having to get rid of Willie regardless, then maybe it's like a little
You know what, Mike?
patch. You know what I mean?
I'm so fed up with this shit with fucking Willie. Look, dude, either you're gonna trade the guy or you're gonna sign the guy. Every day there's a new team. St. Louis last week, then Washington. Now it's Buffalo might be in on it, and then like, are you serious? So basically, the other 31 teams all want Willie
I could see Buffalo. Buffalo to me makes sense, but
in the same division, same conference. I mean, sorry,
Young team.
young team, he's from there.
he's not from there.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Kane. Sorry.
Patrick Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I could see it. I could see that. The Toronto thing. I think that's a pipe dream.
It's because apparently he said that he'd like to play with Austin Matthews. Yeah, who wouldn't?
Yeah, he would, but does he want to play for free?
No,
Yeah,
no one plays.
I don't
for
know. You
free.
tell him
Yeah.
you want to get another cup.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. Here's another one, guys. Ethan Bear, Mike, ex-Oiler,
Yeah. Solid
Solid.
player.
solid man.
Solid. Sad to
played-
see him go.
Tough kid. Tough
But,
kid.
yeah,
I
he's
take
tough.
that.
He's tough.
I take that. Another one. Yes, Puyarvi.
That's the big.
What a flop. that
What a
kid.
question mark on that kid.
So I still don't understand why Montreal didn't give this kid a chance.
Montreal. How they didn't? They never had him.
No, but how
go
didn't
get
they,
him, you mean?
Yeah, how didn't they give this kid a chance? He was on waivers. He was free, dude.
Could have
Kid's a
grabbed him.
big body with so much
But
talent.
I don't know, man. He's a flop. Can't do nothing.
Seems
It's like he skates and like he always goes to Rome and never gets to see the Pope. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he
just
goes there.
doesn't-
Hey, nice Rome. You know,
yeah,
like,
he doesn't get it done. I don't know. It's too bad. It's too bad.
he was what, fourth overall pick.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Exactly.
Man,
Yeah. For
There's talent in there.
there's got to be talent. I mean, what they didn't see. I don't know,
big
man.
body too. Dude.
I don't know.
It's not small.
When he came in, who did you guys have as a coach? What's his name? That little guy, the little skinny guy. What was his name in Edmonton?
Oh.
Oh my God!
McClellan.
No. It was before. Anyway, apparently that guy just ruined him. Like he hated him. He wouldn't play him. Would bench him or whatever.
Was it Eakin?
Yes.
Yes.
Dallas Eakin. That's the name.
Eakin, yeah.
That's the guy I was looking. Anyway, whatever. Okay, here's one. Nice big winger, Josh Bailey.
That's a nice one. To me, that's
Is
a
he
really
over the
nice
hill? Is he on his way
one.
down?
Yeah, but a guy like that can always bring you game. You know what I mean? That's like a Corey,
I think so too.
That's like a Corey Perry type player.
Yeah.
Third and fourth line now. That's
Yeah.
where he is. That's where he belongs now.
Yeah.
Third and fourth line.
You see, I could see a guy like that in Toronto. That's what you guys need.
Yeah, we need depth. That's for
You need
damn
that
sure.
sandpaper type player. You know, somebody that's gonna do a little bit
yeah,
of
they-
everything for you.
I don't know, man. Listen, it's
But it would make
57
sense,
years that
right?
they need. So I
But
don't know.
it would make sense. Am I wrong? I don't know.
No, listen.
You're not.
I he's
I just-
serviceable.
There's no. The problem is, and not to spend the whole time on Toronto, but just
No.
really quickly, there's no financial room for anything. You have no. There's no leeway.
Well-
there's nothing. There's no space.
Well, we're going to talk about something after about the LTIR stuff that's
Yeah.
going on with Colorado.
Well,
and
we know
everybody
who
else.
does have space.
Well, yeah. Well, you guys, if it was up to you guys, you want everybody. So you know what I mean. You want. Okay. Here's my last one. Okay, and another ex-hat. Halak.
Hmm.
Hello. That's a sign for you.
Yeah, I know.
He
I know.
can't be worse than fucking Jack Campbell. Mike.
No, he can't. Look,
He's a great
Edmonton.
backup, though.
Edmonton, as far as I'm concerned, until they address their goalie problem, they're not serious about winning, and that's just the truth.
Them's big words.
They're not,
Serious about winning?
because how could you think you're going to go the distance with these guys?
You can't.
You
You're not
can't.
gonna. You're not gonna go nowhere.
So
Not
then you're
with
not.
Jack Campbell.
So then you're not
Yeah,
serious
but-
And
about
what's
winning.
the other guy? Koskinen? Is that his name? Koskinen?
Koskinen, yeah,
But at
and then
the
the new kid there that just played this year. The
Yeah, but
rookie.
where you
The only problem I see with that is Campbell is at what, 5 million?
for another
Something?
4 years
What
or
is
something.
it,
Yeah,
five-
3,
five
4
point
years.
something?
You have to buy him out.
No, but that money is wasted money after.
It is.
So even if you go get another goalie, you're gonna get Halak for what, $1 million? No way.
I don't know,
Right?
man.
That's a lot of money. In
I just
goaltending.
think for you guys, Mike, honestly, you're gonna waste another year. I'm telling you, you're gonna lose that kid. He's gonna split, man. He's gonna look already. And I know it's a little bit of a different situation. There's rumors that Clayton Keller and his father, you heard me right,
Yeah.
are bitching about Arizona. Well,
You blame them?
no. But what I'm saying is, and that's why I said it's a little bit of a different situation. But you're telling me that Connor McDavid again this year, if they fail because of a goalie, because another goalie's going to lay another egg, you're telling me he's not going to freak out and say, "Get me the fuck out of here."
No, I think you will.
Exactly.
But the thing is, I mean, like, he doesn't seem like the type of guy to demand trades. But I think he'll play. He won't renew when his contract's up.
He's got 3 more years.
Yeah. So they've got to send him a message that
Yeah.
they're serious about winning.
But
I'm really surprised, man. This is Kenny Holland. It's not like he doesn't know how to win.
Yeah.
Kenny Holland has won.
Yeah, I know.
And how?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to build a team. I don't know, man.
And they need
Anyway.
a goalie.
All right, guys. Moving on with the UFA stuff. Okay. How about I'm going to give you a list of 6 guys. Okay. You tell me which guy's going to have the biggest impact.
Yep.
On their new team. Okay.
Yeah.
So Jason Zucker now is with the aforementioned Arizona Coyotes. All right.
cricket,
Matt Dumba also. Remember, I wanted to be in Phoenix. Yeah.
cricket.
All right. Yeah, you wanted to be in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Said fucking no one ever.
Yeah,
But whatever.
Exactly.
JVR in Boston.
Too little, too late.
I
But,
think so too.
Yeah, but
I
anyway.
think so too.
I mean,
Bertuzzi with us in Toronto.
JVR in Boston, it's a good fit. They needed a little bit of size.
Dude, he's 100,
No,
man.
he's 100, but they needed to do something. They brought
Well,
somebody
yeah,
in.
obviously. I mean, you got to do
You know,
something.
they lost Bergie. They lost
Yeah.
a few players there.
Yeah.
Bertuzzi, Paul.
Krejci.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Bertuzzi in Toronto, Klingberg in Toronto. Do you think they're going to have a nice impact?
I'd have to say
and
that-
Ty Domi.
Max.
Max.
Excuse me. Oh, I wish it was Ty. Max Domi. Sorry.
So you picked those three there.
Well, they're all on my list. Who do you think?
Of the-
Who's gonna of all those 6 guys that I mentioned? Who's got the biggest
Tyler Bertuzzi.
in Toronto? You think he's gonna make the biggest
Yeah,
difference?
I say
100%.
Max Domi.
Wow. Really? Huh?
Yeah.
You think Max is gonna have a bigger?
Dude, when he came to Montreal and he wanted to play, he was probably the best player on the team.
Hey man, look, from your lips to God's ear. I'm a Leaf fan, so I don't care.
No, but it's true. When the kid wants to play, he's gonna play.
Yeah. All right. Here's another bunch of guys. Okay. Connor Brown with Edmonton, Mike.
Yeah, I like that one. That one I like. I think that's gonna help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Alex Killorn? He's gone to Anaheim.
Well, great player.
Champion.
Don't know about
Waste
impact
of
on that
team. Yeah, exactly.
so they're talking impact.
Yeah.
like,
So
uh,
forget that,
yeah.
right, Yanni?
Look,
I got one.
I
for you.
loved him as a player.
Yeah.
Killorn.
Well, he was a great player.
You know, yeah, he's gonna go mentor these kids, Zegras and McTavish.
Yeah.
Is he
But
gonna
I
make an
find he's-
impact? I don't think he's gonna make.
I
an
find he's just
impact.
wasted down there. I mean,
Yeah,
what's the point?
I feel it's a
Here's
waste.
one that I think is going to be a nice one, guys. Dimitri Orlov in Carolina.
Yeah, but-
That's crazy.
I think they needed that last year.
Yeah.
Well, besides the goalie there,
but
but
their decor is already stacked anyway.
that's what I'm saying. With
Yeah.
this guy, it's a fucking
Dude,
wall
yeah,
right there,
don't,
man.
don't they have like Brady Shea on like the third pairing?
I know it's crazy. It's not.
In Carolina?
Fuck, yeah.
yeah, it's like
Pesci.
Yeah,
this guy.
It's insane. How haven't
That's
they won a cup?
nasty.
How haven't they won a cup?
Because
with
they
that
have
decor?
fucking Freddie Anderson. Hello.
that's the.
I've
big
been telling you that
problem.
guy's a mush. I told you. You're not winning nothing with that guy. Forget it. Forget it. And the same team, okay? Michael Bunting. You think he's gonna be a little of a rat like he was in Toronto?
He's on Carolina too.
Yep.
Wow, that's a good pickup.
Yeah, it's solid. It's I don't know how much impact, but he's a shit disturber.
Dude,
Yeah. Is
perfect.
it?
Perfect
Yeah.
third liner, third or fourth liner.
Yeah.
What more can you ask for? A guy
Here-
that's going to skate, the guy that's going to create.
He's a shit
Chaos.
disturber, is what he is.
Yeah.
He's a shit disturber. Well,
I think it's good.
okay. How about Matt Duchene in Dallas?
He got fucked, man. Honestly, that poor
Why?
kid. Didn't he get bought out?
Well, dude,
Yeah.
it's all about the
I can't
what
believe
have you
it.
done for me lately, right?
No, but I mean, dude.
Look, the one thing I think is cool about that is that it's been overdue that Matt Duchene and Tyler Seguin played together
Why do you say that?
because they were drafted 2-3 in the same year. And
Is that right? I don't remember
Yes,
that.
Yeah, they were.
I don't remember that.
And everybody was always saying that these two wanted to play together. What would happen if they played together? There
Yeah,
was, that
but
was a
now,
thing for
now
years.
they're like the 35.
Yeah, but at least they're getting a chance. I mean, Dallas got pretty damn close, man. Like,
Yeah.
they got pretty
They
close.
did. They did.
You know,
They're not that
Pavelski's still
far
there.
away.
They did. And you think he's enough to push him over?
I don't know if he's enough to push him over, but I
It'll
don't
help.
think
It
it's
can't
gonna-
hurt.
I don't think it's going to hurt.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
All right,
you
guys.
see, you see how much of an impact Pavelski did there?
Yeah, well, Pavelski's a hell of a hockey player,
well,
man.
Duchene is too, man.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
got talent.
absolutely. No one's denying that. Okay, here's one for you. Jonathan Drouin in Colorado.
You take that one.
Yanni,
look-
we're gonna leave the room, Yanni. Okay, we'll leave you alone with the mic. Do what you want.
Look, I'm going to stick to my original prediction. I think he's going to get a good season going. Here.
What do we talk? What's a good season for you?
At least 30.
He's gonna get.
points.
He's gonna get
At
5
least
goals.
30 points. At least 30 points.
30 points. That's a good season.
Well, compared to what he was at, yeah, 30 points is very good.
Well, mind you, you know what? He's not making 5 million anymore. He's making 1, right?
Dude,
He's
30
making-
points.
he's
You're
making-
playing with
He's
McKinnon.
making like 50
Fuck.
bucks and a few hot dogs.
30 points. That's a good 30 points.
Dude, he had one goal.
To
last
have
year.
guys that play
Yeah.
with on Tuesday nights that I'm telling you could go to the NHL and get 30 points
He
throughout the
had-
year.
He had one goal last year.
In-
One.
in 90 whatever
Like
games.
800 games.
Yeah.
This guy had one.
Dude,
goal.
30 points.
So you think 30
is very good.
Yanni, can we come back to this and look at this episode? What is this? Episode
Yeah,
12, right? We gotta
Episode
look,
12.
sorry.
Let's see if
30 point. Mike, what do you think?
Everybody give a prediction.
Because he's playing in Colorado and because he has good coaching and good
Yeah.
everybody around him, yeah, I could say probably in the 20 to 30 point range.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
Plus,
because
plus or minus.
Oh, I don't know.
all right. Because he's playing in Colorado, I can see him breaking his wrist and not playing the rest of the year. This guy's a mush. He's not doing that thing. Get out of here.
Yeah, but
You
let
think
me,
he just
but let me ask you a question. You think Joe Sakic's a dummy?
No, not at all.
So why'd he do it?
Because his little captain says, "Listen, go get him, give him a shot. Maybe we'll turn him around here."
His
Yeah.
captain is Landeskog.
Well, he's captain now on the ice because the
Yeah.
Landeskog,
Okay.
and we're going to mention him later because again of the LTIR stuff.
I'm not saying that Drew is a good player. I don't think he's.
He
good.
was a good
He
player,
was.
Mike.
But
Kid
what
had
I'm saying
talent.
is that you could take the worst of the worst, but surround them with greatness, and they might overperform.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, I really hope that he does do well
Yeah.
because then it'll be to these guys, to you, one of these things,
he's
right?
laughing
So,
at you. Yeah.
all right. I'll give you another list, okay? Here's my buddy. Justin Hall in Detroit.
Why don't you
Impact.
answer that one?
Me.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy. Anyway, next. Okay, forget it.
Eiserman, you're fired.
Forget it. Ryan O'Reilly in Nashville.
I like it, but I think
Because he said it was too, it would hurt in Toronto because he couldn't go out and buy milk.
I think that
He
he
was too emotional. Get the fuck out
he
of
went
here.
there. He went there to end his career.
Okay. What about Blake Wheeler? Blake Wheeler
Blake Wheeler is
going to New York.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look, Blake Wheeler's always been a really solid player. Blake Wheeler's always brought his game. He always put up numbers. He's not the same guy he used to be, but you can't say that he's not going to bring it.
And here's one that I think.
Yeah.
Eric Carlson.
Well,
I think that is the biggest one,
yes,
in my opinion, in Pittsburgh.
100%. 100%. That's going to be massive. The power play impact's going to be ridiculous for that. The power play, the special teams as an overall, it's crazy. It's going to be nuts.
For all those names I mentioned, including all my Toronto guys and whatever, okay, I think Eric Carlson is going to have the biggest impact out of all the free agents.
100%.
In my opinion. I know that's not a big,
You're playing with Sid the Kid, Malkin, and Letang.
And you're the Norris winner.
and you just won the Norris.
Dude, swept up.
That's going to be nasty.
Could you
man.
imagine if Kyle Dubas ends up looking like a champion?
Jesus Christ.
That
I'll
power play.
never hear the end of it, man.
Yeah.
Never.
I'll make sure you don't.
I know.
But that power play is going to be ridiculous.
What about Vladdy Tarasenko in Ottawa?
I like the pick.
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a good team. I think he's like the older guy that's going to help out.
Okay, so out of everybody I mentioned, what do you think?
Carlson, 100%.
Carlson, I said the same thing. You, Yanni?
But can I also throw in honorable mention?
Absolutely.
I know who you're going
The
with.
goaltender in Ottawa.
Yep.
Korpisalo.
Korpisalo. That's what I was.
That's
going
going to be a game changer for that team.
I personally think that was the best move. of the
Okay, so Mike,
offseason.
that's a really?
Yeah.
So that's
That's
a
a
nice little
huge
segue,
trigger.
okay? So now, because of all these new signings or whatever and everything that's going on, the rivalries. What are going to be some new rivalries this year? Let's talk in the East. For example, Ottawa. You just said,
Well, things are changing, right? I think
Okay.
like Tampa Bay's on the way down.
yeah. That's why I said new rivalry.
Washington's on the way down.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh may have given themselves short-term life again, maybe.
Okay,
But I mean,
but rivalries.
yeah, no,
now,
that's what I'm trying to.
like this year.
Mhm.
I'm thinking Toronto, Ottawa, man.
Looks like a pretty intense rivalry this year, I have to say.
I think it's going to be a nasty one.
And I got it, man.
Battle of Ontario
Yeah.
again, you know.
Ottawa to me this year, I think that team just speaks to me, man. I think they're
Korpisalo.
for real. I
Yeah.
think they're for real.
Korpisalo, Tarasenko.
That's just
But
a
they
pickup.
still, they still haven't signed Pinto, have they? Uh-uh.
Did they? I'm not
But
sure.
no, they signed what's his name? That other kid, Sanderson.
Yeah.
8 years.
Anderson.
That might be the.
What's his name?
That might be a really good contract in 5
You
years.
think?
Stutzla, Chabot,
Yeah.
Norris,
Brady?
Come on, man. Yeah, Kachuk. It's like, dude,
That's a nasty
this is
team,
a
man.
scary team.
I'm telling you, I said it last time too, and I'm gonna say it again. They're in. They're in, man. I'm telling you. Boston, in my opinion, is out.
It's going to be fun.
I know I'm gonna
watch.
get a lot of haters because there's a lot of Boston fans that listen to us, but I just don't see Boston coming in. I just don't. They're staying in, which is gonna suck because they had the best, season in history.
Yeah.
And
I know,
It was
but
a do or die season though for them.
they
right?
really made a lot of wholesale changes.
it's
But I
just-
got to agree with Yanni. That Korpisalo move is going to be such a difference maker. Nobody realizes he was hot in LA. When he went to LA, he was hot, man.
But this guy was always a good goalie.
Yeah.
Even when he was in Columbus.
wasn't he with Torts,
Yeah,
and they kept
Elvis Merzlikins or whatever.
Well, that's a hell of a goalie too.
He is. Yeah,
Put
they
Elvis on any other team.
had a 1-2 punch over there, man. The only reason he was moved is because there was 2 starters, basically. That's a good problem to have.
It's a great problem.
Too bad the rest of the team was whatever, but that's another discussion.
I'm telling you, I'm not very happy that he's in Ottawa because we played him 5 times, right?
Yeah, he's good, man. He's
Well,
good.
It's gonna be a
And
cool
that,
rivalry.
and that team is young. And
Okay, so
fast.
and what about in Florida? Anything Tampa's on the way out in Florida, or vice versa, or are they both out?
Tampa's definitely on the way out. It's
You think they're gonna make it?
they'll
this
make
year?
it, but they're fading.
Just out of merit?
Look, they still have enough talent to make the playoffs.
Lost Kaloran.
Yeah, I mean, you still have Braden Point, you still got
Yeah,
Kucherov,
Stamkos
you
and
still got
Kuch, yeah, yeah.
Vasilevsky, Hedman, Stamkos.
Yeah.
The list goes
Jeez.
on, you
Yeah,
know.
you're right. You know
so,
what?
Like,
Yeah, you just shut me up. That, no,
They're-
you're
you
right.
know,
You're right.
They're aging, but
Yeah.
they're still
Florida.
stars.
What about Florida? Yeah.
I think they had a really great run. I loved them during the playoffs. You knew
Thanks,
I
Yanni.
was saying
Thanks,
no,
Yanni.
but I knew
We won Boston. We won Boston. No,
no, but you remember I was saying that it'd be awesome for them to make it all the way and win.
they
the
almost
cup.
did.
Yeah, well, but I don't think it could happen again.
It goes according to Bobrovsky, right? I mean,
Okay.
Matthew Tkachuk was a badass, but it's Bobrovsky. But they lost Radko Gudas. They lost a lot of guys.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
What about the other side? What about in the West? Who do you see coming back? Coming back? Do you think Colorado, Detroit? No, Detroit is on our side, but Colorado and anybody? Because I want to mention this because of the LTIR thing. Okay, that's why I'm mentioning Colorado.
Yeah.
Everybody started bitching because apparently now they're going to put Landeskog on LTIR, and now they want proof of his injury, whatever. Because of, I mean, proof of injury. Let's be honest. Proof of injury. You can, if you scratch my nose and say, "Look, I'm hurt and I can't play for another year," you know what I mean? Proof of injury. But isn't that a flaw in the collective bargaining agreement?
It's a loophole.
It's a loophole because
And
now
they-
they're all using it.
Yeah,
Listen,
they're going to address it.
we found out about it with Kucherov, right?
Yeah,
Because it was out the whole year, right?
right.
But everybody's been doing. Look, what's it called? Who was it that did it with Taylor Hall? Was it the Bruins? The Bruins did it with Taylor
Bruins.
Hall.
Yeah.
Kucherov did it. Excuse me. I don't have my glasses on. Okay. Vegas did it last year with Stone.
Yep,
Right?
absolutely.
So now this year, people are bitching about Landeskog, and people are bitching about the Leafs because the Leafs are putting Muzzin and Murray on LTIR. Which, if that happens, then they're going to be cap compliant again.
No, that's pushing it though, man. That's two contracts.
Yeah, but they're there.
yeah.
They're
Right.
there.
Yeah,
And now they're saying, "Oh, you need to have proof that Matt Murray is really hurt.
it's a way of burying.
Give him
Cap.
a bat to the head; he'll be hurt."
It's a way of burying Cap.
It's kind of like
Yes.
this.
Yeah,
But Mike, they wrote the damn thing.
I know.
If somebody can mess around with it and make it work to their own advantage, why not? Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Then why are they bitching about the Landeskog in Colorado? The kid's hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think if he wasn't hurt, he would be playing.
I
for
know.
sure.
It's just kind of it's what they call a dirty pool, right? Like
Yeah,
it's
but it's
a dirty
there.
pool.
It's there, right? It's there.
Yeah, it is there. So
It's there.
yeah,
Prove it.
it's
Prove it wrong.
It's a bit like a McSorley stick measurement. You know what I mean? But it's
Sorry. What a dummy.
No,
but I'm just saying
look,
it's
it did happen with Montreal too when we had Shea Weber and Carey Price both on LTI.
Yeah.
You know,
No, but I'm saying now they want proof of injury, whatever. Come on, that's like an insurance company telling you, "Oh, I need proof that there was a golf ball, a golf bag in your car." Really? You want proof that I had a golf bag in the car?
well,
I'll give you proof of the TV you bought 12 years ago in your house. You know what I mean? Like,
now that we're
Like,
talking
how's
about
the-
this, right? Carey Price came out today and pretty much announced that, hey,
Well,
I'm going to try to be around the team, but
not playing
chance of me
anymore.
playing are almost zero.
so what? LTIR. So they're going to
Exactly.
use all his money.
but that's legit LTIR.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That everybody else is freaking out because of Landeskog. I don't have this and I don't have that, and they don't have proof of this. Now they're saying the same thing with Matt Murray in Toronto. Well, is he really hurt, or is it because you guys don't want him to play and you got what's his name,
Martin Jones.
Martin Jones, whatever? I was gonna say Mick Jones, guitar player, whatever. So I don't know. I mean,
It's look. I mean, they're trying to get creative for burying.
you think they're
money.
gonna change that in the next?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think that's?
They're going to try to fill up the gaps and the holes and everything else. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, as much as that is, I do feel like it's necessary, though.
I mean, look at the
You
Kucherov.
need that.
Yeah.
Kucherov came out of nowhere. You thought
Well-
he was, busted the whole year and he's done. And hey, by the way, I have a guy coming on Wednesday.
He's a superstar.
He's a
No, but-
superstar, and we're gonna win the cup because of him. But whatever.
You know, you don't look far. Look at Toronto, right?
Yeah.
If Matthews ends up in a career-ending injury, knock on
Shut your
wood,
mouth, Yanni. What's wrong with you, man?
or McDavid, or
What
anybody,
the fuck is wrong
Dude,
with you, bro?
you're talking about $15 million. Okay, if you don't have this LTIR, you're fucked. What are you gonna do?
I understand that. I'm saying, can you use that to, go get other guys? And, you know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, you should always have the LTIR. I'm not saying I'm against.
or
it.
should it just be the money doesn't count against the cap, but you're not allowed to use it? then you just lose the money.
They're going to be cap compliant in a sense in Toronto, but at the same token, it's a short term fix.
Yes.
Then at the end of the
absolutely.
season, you're
Now
like,
what?
now
Exactly.
what?
You're back to square
Now
one.
you're
Exactly.
screwed.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's dangerous game. You know what I mean?
Well, look, Vegas did it last year with Stone, and they won the cup.
They did.
Tampa Bay did it with Kucherov, and they won the cup. Okay.
But there's a lot of people that think it was dirty.
It is dirty, personally. If the guy could play, he shouldn't be on LTIR. It's simple as that.
And they kept him there till the end.
It's like a guy being
In the
on
playoffs.
It's like someone being on CSST and faking it, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I understand why they do it, but just because I understand why they do it
Doesn't mean it's right.
doesn't mean they should do it.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay. So speaking of these rivalries, guys, just because I'm older than you guys, what do you think some of the greatest rivalries were?
Well, I think Montreal Boston
Montreal,
goes without
Boston.
saying.
Montreal, Toronto.
Montreal, Boston. Definitely Montreal, Boston. But you know what? Pittsburgh versus Washington was a hell of a
That's
series. too.
newer. Yeah, that's newer. Mike, Montreal, Boston.
Well,
when I was growing
newer.
up,
Yeah.
man, oh man, some of those with Montreal and Quebec.
Yeah.
Ooh, like the St. Valentine's Day massacre.
For sure. Well, what about Rangers Devils?
Rangers, Devils. Yeah.
That was a big one.
Detroit, Colorado.
Calgary, Edmonton.
Calgary, Edmonton.
Oh, that's a good one.
Shit.
Yeah.
Those are some nice ones, huh?
I was never a big fan of the Florida one. Florida.
That's
versus
because
Tampa,
this
it's like,
shouldn't fucking be hockey in Florida. Get out of here. Go play football. Fuck. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But mind you, they made the finals last year.
I mean, even Pittsburgh and Philly was kinda had
Yeah,
their
it was more
moments.
Philly and everybody else when
Yeah.
I was growing up.
Yeah.
With the Broad Street Bullies, man,
Yeah.
even Philly and Montreal, dude.
Yeah.
Philly and Montreal was big. But Montreal, Boston, I think in my lifetime, Montreal, Boston,
That's
the huge.
biggest.
Dude,
that in my life, and that with Quebec, I think that rivaled. That's something maybe we should ask Chris Nyland if we ever get him as a guest, because he was part of it. He was part of it, right?
Yeah.
So which one does he believe, or which one do we believe is a bigger rivalry? The one with Quebec or the one with Boston? Him being a Boston boy might say Boston, right?
Yeah.
But if you ask I'm just saying a Real Cote or whatever, like a Michel Goulet,
The Boston one, though, has been going on for 100 years.
yeah.
It's still going on.
But Mike, the Quebec one, dude, when that Slager punch there to Jean Hamel,
Yeah.
and knocked out his eye there, busted his eye, and guy never played hockey again, man.
I know.
And Slager apparently went into hiding in the woods somewhere because he felt so bad. I don't get that. You crack the guy, and then you feel bad, and you go hide in the woods because it played at your fucking head.
you
Right?
didn't think you're gonna fuck him up that bad.
Well,
Oh my god! I remember Mario Tremblay that night lost his fucking mind.
yeah, I remember.
Oh my god!
You know,
Um,
you guys are older, right? So for me, like,
Yanni, you watch this on YouTube, brother? It
for
was
sure.
one of the absolute craziest hockey on ice things I've ever seen in my life.
sure.
And I lived the Pacioretty shit. I saw. Oh my god! You remember when that happened, Mike?
Yeah.
I thought the kid died. I really
But,
thought the kid died.
you know-
That's another one. Montreal, Boston.
Montreal, Boston. Now that we're talking about that Subban hit
Oh,
on Marchand.
on Marshall. Yeah.
Dude, like, what gets you more pumped up when you're watching a rivalry than seeing?
You see,
those
he's talking
plays?
about new stuff. I'm talking about Stan Jonathan and Pierre Bouchard when fucking D'Amico was red like that shirt, like because all the blood was like, and Pierre Bouchard got his ass fucking kicked
Yeah.
from Stan Jonathan. Anyway, whatever. That's what I love about this. I'm in my 50s, you're in your 40s, you're in your
30s.
with your 9, right? 10. Oh,
Yeah, exactly. 9
And-
years old.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I remember the 90s Habs with the whole Patrick Roy versus Andy Moog thing.
yes.
I remember all that.
Yeah.
That era.
What about the Colorado Detroit thing?
That was bad
That was
for a
Claude
while.
Lemieux. Remember when he turtled and all that?
Yeah. Well, he has a rep for that. Eh?
Yeah, well, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what else he has a rep for? Winning 4 cups to 4 different teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You say what the fuck you want about Claude Lemieux.
Yeah.
You know what he did? He won 4 cups of 4 different teams.
Yeah.
Not many guys did that, man.
No.
Not many guys have done that. And you can say what you want. Maybe you hated him. Maybe you couldn't stand him. You want him on your team. It's like Marchand. You know the love I have for Marchand, right? I can't stand him. Can't stand him. Ask me if I want him to wear a Leafs jersey.
Yeah.
It goes without saying, right? Anyway, I just thought I'd mention that because
That would
But,
be a weird look, man.
Yeah, I wanted to mention, though, because you mentioned Montreal, Quebec.
Yeah.
Talking about Quebec.
Yeah.
What do you think about the idea of the expansion in Quebec?
Not gonna happen.
Or hold on, or relocation.
not going to happen. The relocation, and I'm just going to give you my opinion.
Yeah.
Not going to happen because in relocation, you don't get that initial money. The owners will never go for that, right? Because if you're buying in a team, for example, Seattle is a brand new team. they came in with, what was it, 700 million, whatever, right? And then, in my understanding, that gets split among the other 31 owners. But if I'm relocating a team, there's none of that money.
Yeah, but if a team requires relocation, they got to relocate.
Requires, Mike, Arizona has required a relocation for 30 fucking years.
Look at the Atlanta Thrashers.
Yeah.
They relocated to Winnipeg.
Yeah, well, again,
they did.
Yeah. No, I understand your point.
So if a team says this market's not sustainable, we need to relocate.
Okay, so who's running the team in fucking Phoenix? Stevie Wonder?
The league.
You know what I mean? Somebody's got to see.
Yeah, but it's not going to be Phoenix because then you have unbalanced conferences again. What I'm saying is
somebody in the East going to Quebec.
Someone in the East. Who is going to fold in the East? Honestly,
who's going to fold in the East?
Well, I could think of a few that could. Florida.
Okay.
Maybe. Or, the Islanders.
Nah.
Dude, Florida's not going nowhere for one
Especially
reason.
after what they just did.
All the snowbirds.
Yeah.
All the Montrealers going to watch Florida.
Okay, so, I don't see that happening. As much as I would love a team in Quebec, I really would. Not because we're from Montreal, whatever. It'd make for some fucking interesting hockey, man.
I personally think, and this is not to get off onto tangents, but I think that a big part of the reason why they don't have a team there anymore is the Montreal Canadiens.
You think they're forcing them out?
I think.
See,
you have a monopoly on the fan base.
Mike, it never bothered them before.
Oh, they lost half the fans.
I don't think so, man.
Oh, yes.
It was still full, man. There was still 17,000 people there.
They lost half their fans. They had this fan base here was split amongst two teams.
Okay, that doesn't. Okay, speaking of that, okay,
speaking about the merchandise sales that you lose.
Speaking of that, okay, there was a rumor that the Buffalo Sabres this year will not sell tickets to anybody outside of Buffalo.
I heard about that.
Okay, they want proof of the whatever postal code or whatever. Let me ask you something. Just this legit, okay? Does it matter where the money comes from?
Yes.
Why?
Because you're going to the stadium and you're seeing a bunch of Montreal Canadiens jerseys.
So what? You as an owner, does it matter if I buy this water bottle from you or Mike buys it from you and he's from China?
Yeah.
Right? You still make your $1.50. What the fuck do you care where the money comes from?
No, because
really,
it just looks bad for your team. It's your brand.
So then I don't know. Maybe you do something about your team and your brand. I don't understand.
I don't agree with blocking people. I think that's wrong.
Well, Tampa did it last year in the playoffs too.
And I think that's wrong. What I do think though is that, there's a lot of a lot of these teams are kind of a joke in the sense that it's always the away team that has a bigger response.
So then shouldn't it be
address your team? Exactly.
Shouldn't it be you, whatever, let's say I'm the owner, to, I don't know, get better marketing guys, I don't know how that shit works. I mean, so if I get 6,000 people come from Toronto or 6,000 people coming from Ottawa or from Buffalo, who cares? The money is still money.
Listen,
money is money, no?
Buffalo finds a way to lose games even when they break quarterback ankles.
You have to say that, right? Because he knows I'm a Bills fan, and he knows what happened last night. The fucking Aaron Rodgers, the guy played 8 minutes, whatever, 4 fucking shifts. He 4 downs, and he's done. He's done. He's got an Achilles.
Torn ACL.
No, it's not an ACL. It's an Achilles.
Either way,
it's an Achilles. Bye-bye.
And you still lost.
Yeah, well, we found a way to lose. Of course.
That off the post.
Yeah. Okay, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna tell you, okay, you're a Buffalo Bills fan. We'll give you a pair of Buffalo Sabres tickets along with your purchase.
Honest to God, all joking aside, I find that so stupid. That's why I believe, in my opinion, that there's no team in Hamilton. I think a team in Hamilton is very, very, very logical. But hear me out. If you put a team in Hamilton, okay, you are taking from the Ottawa Senators, the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Buffalo Sabres, and maybe even to some extent the Detroit Red Wings.
Sure. And that's exactly what I'm saying about the Nordiques, is that the Montreal Canadiens have exclusivity on this province.
I don't think so.
This is the concept of market share. Never mind hockey. Forget the game.
Yeah.
If I'm an owner, I've got 100% market share of this province. I'm going to allow 50% of it to go to somebody else.
You're right. But I just don't think I just don't think it would make that much of a difference because the Canadians have been here for 100 and whatever fucking years. I don't think it phases Mr. Molson at all.
Maybe not, but
you can put 12 teams in Quebec. Hey man, that CH, that fucking logo is you recognize that on the moon.
Yeah, but I gotta tell you, as much as they're rebuilding their team and doing a good job, which I agree they
Mhm.
are.
Absolutely, I agree. Also,
They're not there yet. And if I want to log on to their site right now, I can buy single game tickets. Why is that?
yeah, I guess. I don't know.
So if your brand is down and then this new hot thing comes up, now your brand's going to be even more down because they're going to be, I'm going to go to those games.
Instead of this, well, you know what? It's true. Because, look, I mentioned Gabby before. My friend Gabby lives in Florida. Dude, he goes to every Leaf game out there. You know
Yeah.
why? Because he can,
Right.
right? Because if you go to Toronto, it costs you, I don't know, $200-$300 to get there. He goes to Florida, $200-$300. Are you kidding me?
I don't believe
You
in
can get married there
yeah.
before for
I
$300,
don't-
then go to game.
I don't believe in restricting an audience.
But that's what they're doing.
I know, and I don't believe in it. I think it's wrong. What I do think, though, is that they need to address the problem at hand, and they should also address how much they're gouging people on tickets. That's
Well,
another matter altogether. But just to say,
well, look what happened in Miami with Messi.
Yeah.
$50 a ticket. Oh, we have Lionel Messi. Oh, no. Sorry, it was a misprint. It's $500 a ticket.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, okay. So listen, I guess moving on. You know, it is what it is in Buffalo. Look, power to you, man. You don't want anybody to come and watch you guys. You're gonna have 12 guys watching the Sabres. What am I gonna tell you?
that, by the way, that's a team that could go to Quebec. Just saying.
The Sabres, not gonna happen.
That's a hell of a
Not
team,
gonna
though.
happen.
There's so much talent on that team.
Not gonna happen, man.
We'll see.
Yeah, the Sabres are anyway. They're looking up too. So, one more thing before we call it a show, okay? I saw a couple of things on Twitter and whatever. The Q has no more fighting. They took it out. Yanni, you experienced something this weekend with your little cousin kid
Yeah.
that plays in the.
It's not that little anymore.
No, you know what I mean.
18, 19 years
Yeah.
old. Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen to this. Okay. Listen to what happened. So because there's no fighting there, right? Well, there kind of is, but there isn't. He got thrown out of a game because
Contact with the head when he was trying to like push somebody, it clipped the helmet just a little bit. And
But-
the ref threw him out of the game.
so they called it contact to the head and you're out. You can't defend your guy. You can't do. Now, I know they want to take fighting out of the game. I know they want to do. I'm maybe because I'm older. I'm 54 years old, man, and I'm old school. And I don't think you can take fighting out of the game. It's part of the game. Is it dangerous? Yeah. You know what else is dangerous? Going up and down your stairs. That's dangerous too. You know what else is dangerous? Driving your car, taking a bus, whatever. Right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna stop living. It's part of the game.
Nanny state bullshit. It's straight up. Look, the reality is that it is part of the game, and you're killing the identity of Canadian hockey. You know that whole thing with the 72 series,
Absolutely.
that whole thing with all the gold medals, that whole thing with the World Cups and the Canada Cups
That's
and the
done.
this and the that and the blah blah blah. That whole culture of Canadian hockey, it's going down.
It's gone. It's
And-
gone.
and
They're trying to
meanwhile-
bring it back. But
Meanwhile, the fucking Americans are teaching it to all their kids.
Yeah.
And they're putting millions upon millions into their hockey
into the
programs.
programs, yeah.
And they're teaching Canadian style grit hockey. And that's why all the top guys coming up now are American players.
You know, Yanni, we were talking about this off air.
Yeah.
Remember when we said it's sad, man?
It is
In
sad.
Quebec, what did we? Was 14 last
It's
time?
like 14. or something.
14 guys out of Quebec, Mike. We used to have 14 goalies come out every
Yeah.
year.
It's
out of
really
Quebec.
pathetic.
Well, you know what? I watch a lot of minor hockey.
Yeah, because you go watch
Just-
your.
I watch my
yeah,
cousin,
yeah, yeah.
you know, and honestly, I have an interest for.
No,
these
listen,
younger
it's great
players.
hockey, man. Hockey's
There's
hockey.
so much talent. There. You know,
Hockey's
you
hockey,
see
absolutely.
grit, you see everything, you know, and it's a shame that these kids don't get a chance because there's no attention. You know, shout out to VC Laval.
Yeah.
Honestly, you guys are doing a hell of a job. 2 great games in the start of the season.
So
It's-
I don't look. So they removed it for that's it. There's
I
no
know.
fighting in the shit.
And it's killing the identity of the game.
Okay, so this is my question. Do you think it gets worse?
Of course.
It's going to get worse,
Of
doesn't it?
course.
They're going to start stick swinging and all that
It's
other
all going to
shit.
start. First of all, they're all going to resort to dirty plays instead.
Yeah.
And then what's ended up happening is penalty.
And is
Half
there going to
the
be any
game
of this
shorthanded.
meet me outside in the parking
No,
lot
it's
kind of
all
shit?
stupidity. This stuff is just killing the game. And what's going to happen is we'll get surpassed by other countries who don't play this game. And then that whole thing of Canadian hockey will be over. Yeah, we have Connor Bedard. Yes. But that's one guy. We got the
Yeah.
Fantilli. We got yes. But then look at all the new guys coming up. The Hughes brothers. Cole
Americans.
Caulfield.
Americans.
Trevor Zegras.
Americans,
They're
man.
taking
Yeah.
over.
They're
Yeah.
Will Smith, who just got drafted.
Americans.
It's the United States system is going way beyond us because they have way more money, way more people, and they don't do this.
And they don't have.
You know
well,
what I
they don't
mean?
have- How about all that other shit that's happening with the World Juniors and all that other.
yeah, and the
All
Hockey
that
Canada,
stuff hovering over.
but
Hockey
all
Canada.
of that comes from the same fucked. It's the same kind of like this
Yeah.
this like micromanaging, bringing politics into it, like we talked last time. We're so hung up on that. Just they given up how to teach the game.
Well, since we're talking about that, does it just end at hockey? Because if you compare Canada with the US and everything, it's anyways,
Yeah.
other topic for another day. But
No, I don't know. I just find that it's so part of the game. You know, you already took out the fucking red line, okay? The goalie creases and all that, and now the what do you call them? Trapezoids in the back where
Yeah,
the goalie can touch. Are you kidding me, man? When I was a kid playing, we used to teach the goalie to go get the puck back there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You took out an art. You took something that a goalie used to do as a like he used to train on that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it was like another defenseman back then. No, you're not allowed to touch it outside the trapezoid. And it's so I find that so dumb. And now this fighting thing, the whole intimidation thing. I saw the change of when they brought in the instigator penalty, and people might love him, people might hate him. Don Cherry said it from day one. It's gonna make things worse. And you know what? He was right.
Absolutely.
He was right. This whole instigator shit. If I drop my gloves first, I get an extra 2. So now you got guys faking to, let's go.
Yeah.
It's stupid. There's no more policing. There's no more protecting your superstar now. What if some idiot next year goes to Connor Bedard and starts being let's just say
Yeah.
what's his name, Wilson there, and Tom Wilson.
Yeah.
Okay, Tom Wilson in Washington sticks a knee out the first time he plays Connor Bedard, and the kid goes flying, he ruined his career. So he gets his 2-game suspension, comes back, no problem. Nobody on the ice is allowed to do anything. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get it out of the game. You can't. I just don't see it. They're trying to wheel it out. They really are.
But I'm not surprised the Q did it, because like we just said, Quebec hockey's really fallen off. When give me the last French superstar.
Exactly, dude. We checked last time. There was 14 guys that got drafted last year.
Lafreniere was supposed to be the big hope.
Yeah,
where did that go?
There is no hope with Lafreniere.
But I'm just saying. So that's what I'm trying.
He
to
went
say.
number 1 because there was nothing else.
Right.
He's like another Neil Yakupov thing. So.
Anyways, we're about to go over our normal limit, boys.
Okay. Anyway, whatever.
But
So I just wanted to mention that.
be.
We'll come back and see it. So, guys, listen. It was like a little slow week again. Like I said, a couple of little subjects that we talked about, but not really much stuff is happening. But training camps are starting, so maybe we'll have another one starting soon, and some cool subjects coming out. Maybe Willie gets traded, or maybe Willie gets signed, right? Maybe Edmonton gets a goalie, right?
Yeah,
and maybe the Canadians fucking suck. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
Maybe
wise words. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe we start having a few guests on soon.
Yeah, why not?
That'd be cool.
That'd be very nice. Yeah.
That may happen.
So, guys, thank you so much for listening, and thank you so much for supporting us. And give us your thoughts. Have a good one, man. See you later.
Ciao, guys.
Thanks.